Carlos, thank you again for a wonderfully entertaining performance, but still a defeat. And for all the quality, you have a lot of work to do with your players at the back.
I think more than the players at the back or in the front, I think we need to learn a lot from this situation, because football is not only to perform well. Football have a lot of moments that we need to understand what is the needs of the situation, depending about the moment of the game, about the minute of the game. And for me today, we help the opponent in the first 3 goals that we concede, because are goals that we have the conditions to can avoid.
You tell me, Carlos, the frustrating thing to watch is that we can see what you're trying to do, encouraging your players to pass the ball and to play. But today it just didn't work. Now, is it the players' fault, your players, or is it the opposition that were too good at their press?
I think the idea of the team is try to play from the back, try to build the attacks from the back, and this is what is helping us to perform well, to control the game and dominate the game. But at the same time, in some minutes, of course, we need to know what is the need of the action. I think today in the first goal was one set piece goal. In the fourth goal was exactly the same. 2 situations that we are working a lot, trying to be very focused, to be very concentrate, because in the 2 goals was not we didn't concede the goal because was the directly finishing or heading the ball, was after win the second ball. Then in the first goal, I think we lose the mark in the second ball. When you lose one player with quality inside to the ball, he can finish like he did. In the last goal, for me, the player who won the second ball had an opposition, and we helped a lot between us, trying to avoid the goal, but we couldn't stop him. That's why, for me, one goal that they deserve, because the player was better than us in this type of situation. After the second goal and the third goals have something in similar. In the second goal, we tried to play from the back. Was a situation that Hawk received the press not from in front, he received the press in that moment from the back, and we didn't close enough well the back of him, trying to avoid any pass of counter-attack. So I think was a lot of details in this action, because was not only the losing of the Hawk, was not only the position of the central backs that we need to protect ourselves better. I think was the sometimes we need to, at the same time, the pressing of them, and sometimes we need to know where we can receive the press, trying to create a problem to them, because for me, the second goal, before to the losing of the ball, we have a couple of passes in front that allow us to create one chance. So I think we did a couple of mistakes in the same action that don't allow us to create the chance and allow them to create the chance. And for me, the third goal is the goal that we need to avoid, because we collaborate on them, not only because the pass, it's like because in some moment of the game, of course, we need to read the needs of the action, and it's not only the responsibility of any player, it's the responsibility of the team, trying to know that football is not only to perform well, football is to compete well, and compete well is not only run, is to understand the different needs that the moments of the game, the minutes of the game is going to demand you.
And it's a shame in the first place, Carlos, that we're talking about the goals conceded, because the goals that Huddersfield Town scored today here at Stoke were very, very enjoyable. Something that you must feel positive about, even on a day when you've lost.
Yes, but never you can be happy when you have a defeat. It's like, we know that it's important to have one style, because it helps us to have one identity, but not only to make the people enjoy, it's like to feel strong, the team in the pitch, and this is like, I think the players feel. But at the same time, every time you have one defeat, you need to go straight to read the message that this defeat is going to have, because at the end, professional football always is the key is to try to win the games. And I think today we have lost an opportunity, a very good opportunity, to add some more points to the table, because for me, the team today, we were in conditions for me to can win the 3 points here today.
If I may, I'm going to persevere and stay positive and enjoy with you the performance of Carl Eiting, Isaac Mbenza with his goal and an assist. These are players that I think are maturing, they're growing with your ideas.
I think as a team we have to have the responsibility to grow. As a group we need to have the responsibility to continue to grow, and as a player we need to have, as a player, as a coach and as a staff, of everyone here involved in the team, we have the responsibility to grow every day, because this is our work, this is what the football demands to us. So it's not only about one player or another player, I think it's about every player. For me, the performance of Isaac don't surprise me, because I know what he can perform. I know I am watching every single day crossing balls every single day, making a finishing. That's why he has won one position in the first 11 of the team. Then at the same time, 18 is something similar. But for me, the important of everyone is to grow as a team and do it fast, because professional football never allow you to spend a lot of time learning. Have to push you a lot to try to learn fast and to show positive performance that receive a positive results.
How about the change of goalkeeper and Joel Pereira's first start? How difficult was it for you that Ben Hamer had to pull out and you give Joel Pereira his first start? Was that a disruption for you at the beginning of the day?
I think we need to accept that, like I told you before, like in this year is not going to be the normal year. This year only you are not going to be suffering just the injuries. You have to be COVID situations close to us that can have an influence in what happened with the players. Of course, Ben Hamer was an important player, but at the same time, we are full of confidence in Joel too. That's why we decided him to be with us, and that's why he has the 11. But like I told you, football is challenge to us every time, and we need to be ready to give the need that we need to give. And I think Joel have enough skills to continue playing the championship.
He was ready then? He was ready for today?
Yes, because if not, he's not with us in the team.
How did you think he actually performed during the match?
I think we played versus one opponent that didn't create many chances today. And for one goalkeeper, when they don't create many chances, always you are going to have some key actions that you need to participate or to try to avoid. I think if we analyze the goal, it's different, because in the first goal and in the last goal, we suffered the second ball of one set piece that sometimes the keeper needs to react with many players in front of them, and it's complicated for them to can save these type of actions. I think in the second goal, for me, he wasn't his responsibility, because at the end we lose one ball that we need to solve between all of us. But at the same time, of course, the keeper he tried to give the last possibility to solve one mistake that we have in any part of the pitch. And I think the third goal, that one of the goals that for me affect more today in the dynamic or in the results of the game. For me, it's a goal that is a lack of decision. It's a bad decision that we make in these moments, and we need to learn from this situation. So I don't want to put any responsibility in any player. Our idea is to, like I told you, football challenge to are very fast, and we need to give the right answer to the football situations.
Thank you for talking to us.
You're welcome.